York River Rescue is a charity and organisation that helps with the safety on the rivers around York, and they focus on two teams, on the river and on foot. And I've been invited here today on one of the most busiest nights, that's the York races. So let's go meet the team, shall we? Right, so I'm with Dave Horn, and tell me a little bit about your job role here.
I'm the senior operations manager, so basically I look after the day-to-day running of the York Rescue Boat,
Right.
the organisation and planning, etc.
And you in charge tonight? Is this your...
I'm in charge overall, but tonight I've got Rachel, who's the shift manager.
Yeah.
So she'll actually be in charge of the function of everything that's happening tonight.
Yeah, so do you all take it in turns then?
There's so many of us that train to do specific roles.
Yeah.
And to enable people to be able to keep that skill open and so everybody takes turns in there taking on those roles.
So on a typical night, because obviously I'm coming with you tonight, what are we going to expect? Or is it the unknown?
Well, for me, a good night would be nothing happening whatsoever, which
Yeah.
is what we go through yourself from there, because you've got to get to see as operational.
Yeah.
But we get those things from antisocial behaviour, people
Right.
sort of swearing, drunken behaviour. A large proportion of our work, almost over 80% of our work is mental health.
Yeah.
So we make them across people with mental health issues, depression, etc.
Right, and it's not just, obviously, like you said then, people think that you're just on the river and you're looking for maybe people who've jumped in, but it's so much more than what you do. You actually do foot patrols as well, don't you?
We do foot patrols tonight. We'll have foot patrols that will be covering the Ouse, we'll have
Yeah.
foot patrols that will be covering the Foss. When we first set up, we thought our role would be to bring drag and drum people out of the river that's swimming.
Yeah.
These days, it's, as I said, over 80% of work is actually dealing with people that are vulnerable in a bad place and trying to get them the appropriate help and assistance from there.
And everybody gets trained as well, don't you? You all provide training for the volunteers.
Everybody gets trained. We run what's known as a DEFRA system here, which is a nationally recognised qualification.
Yeah.
Everybody will be DEFRA 1 level qualified, which entails for people to walk alongside the river, do basic water rescues to get to know basics of the water, hydrology, etc.
Right, and what time, obviously we're starting now, it's 6 o'clock, but what time do you think you're going to be finished?
We normally schedule the shifts until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Sometimes we've been finished a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of times this recently we've been finishing 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wow, yeah.
You know, so it all depends what happens.
And because of a race day, it's probably going to be...
It'll be a busy night tonight.
Yeah. The rescue boat was founded in 2012, and since then it's grown and people have become even more aware. They provide education on the safety of the river and show awareness of the dangers when you've had a drink and are nearby the river. The teams out on patrol are the boat itself and the foot patrol.
Hi, my name's Darren Coughlin.
And I'm Robert Pickering.
We're one of the foot patrol that will patrol the River Ouse and the River Foss. Our aim is to make sure that no one enters the water. We have equipment with us to help us. We have a radio that allows us to communicate with the ops van on Queen Staith. We have first aid equipment and we have a throw bag. The throw bag is purely to throw a lifeline to a person in the water. We each have one. That will give enough time for what we also have is a boat in the river to give us assistance from the water side. We can patrol, there's two main patrols. One is probably about 2 miles long, and then we have another patrol which is what we're doing now, the Foss, and that's probably another extra 2-3 miles, so it's about a 5-mile radius.
And do you think since it started, you've been volunteers a year now, and do you think from even before that it's made a huge significant difference to the people of York and to kind of make people more aware of the river and how dangerous it actually is?
The impact has been good. Because at the moment we've not had any fatalities, so we can't. This is one of many life rings dotted along the River Ouse and the River Foss. When we come up to one of these, we want to make sure that it has been tampered with. So the first thing we look for is that the white marker isn't showing. So when I open this, you'll see that the white marker flips up. That shows that it's been tampered with. We'll inspect it to make sure the ring is in place and that the rope is there. When we actually take out the ring, we want to make sure that the actual line is tethered to it. This one is fine.
So then do you have to report it when they're not fine? Do you have
That's
to?
correct. Yes, we do. And on each ring there is a telephone number with a housing number, and this one's number 56. So we would phone this 01904 551 551 and then present the 56 number, and then somebody the next day would come and either repair it or make sure that a new ring was put in place.
The Foot Patrol provide an important role on the river. They are trained so they know what to do in an emergency situation and how to get somebody out.
We're now on the Foss, River Foss, towards Foss Islands Road. We're currently at the point where the first extraction we could technically do, which is the first ladder. One of the many issues we have on the River Foss is extraction from the Foss Basin all the way through Foss Gate, coming past Merchants and Venturers, all the way through to this point. This is the first ladder. So we do have a lot more issues and concerns that we have to address to extract someone from this river. If a person falls into this river, it's quite cold and normally colder than the ooze from where it comes from. You've got debris, you've got the sludge, so there's a lot of factors that we have to address when someone falls in here. It's good that we work in pairs, because one of the things we'd have to do is make that decision to go in.
The rescue boat patrols from right up to Scarborough Bridge to the Millennium, and they don't just look for problems in the river, they also speak and are aware of everybody who is sat on the bank, making sure they're safe.
My name's David Platt. I'm the helm, one of the helms for the York Rescue Boat, and my nickname's Wee Man. This is just a standard patrol. We're just going to, because of the races today, we're just going to take the river upstream and go up to Scarborough Bridge, keep an eye on the boats. As you can see, there's two people there. We can see they could be drinking or anything. We'll just make sure that they're in a safe location. So as we go up and come back down, we'll keep an eye. Sometimes they might be arguing or shouting, so we might just nip across and ask if they're okay. They look quite happy. So yeah, and then these boats, visually you can have a look at the boats, make sure they're parked, you can see they're all parking downstream.
So what time do you think you're going to be finishing tonight? How long will you be doing your river patrol?
We came on shift this evening. On a Friday we start around 7:30, Saturdays around 6:30, because people are usually off work Saturday and they start, town gets a bit busier earlier.
Yeah.
So tonight, anywhere between, it can be around midnight, depending on how things go towards the end of the evening.
My name's Chris Payne, and I am crew for Jorvik Guardian. My role as crew tonight will be doing the comms for Jorvik Guardian. Billy, if anybody is still in the water, will be pulling him out, and I'll be supporting him if he's struggling.
And what equipment have you got on you at the moment?
At the moment, I've got PFD, I've got my radio, obviously very important for the comms. This basically, if I fell in the water, it wouldn't keep me afloat, but it would help me to be able to rescue somebody. And so it's not like you've got a life jacket on, which would keep you above water. This one wouldn't.
Yeah.
I've also, as Billy pointed out, I've got a notepad on me as well, so we can take notes.
And how important do you think it really is for you guys to be out here every Friday and Saturday night?
Extremely important. There's a lot of mental health issues. People think that we just deal with drunks, which isn't the truth. We don't. But we get a good rapport with all the boats that are moored up. And we can keep an eye out and make sure that nobody is going in the water.
And I can see that you've got a first aid kit as well. So can you tell me a little bit about what's in your first aid kit? Like, do you have anything different to other first aid kits that's on the boat?
up, and obviously we've got a blanket if somebody's gone in the water. We've got bandages, we've got obviously mask for resus if we've got to do resuscitation. This particular one is the stretcher. That can actually go in the water, and we can actually put somebody in it in the water and bring them into the boat with the stretcher. For anybody that fancies joining your rescue boat, there will be recruiting in September. Just look on the web page and you'll get all the details, and you'd be more than welcome.